Hi children, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to study the subject science. Lesson number 1 of science is living and non-living things. Let us first look at the introduction. Things around us can be classified into two groups. Living things, for example, human beings, animals and plants. Non-living things, for example, pen, stone, water, etc. In page 5 of your book, we have this picture. We have to circle the living things in the following picture. What do you think are the living things found in this picture? The first one is, did you see that? It's the mosquito. It's a living being, or it's a living thing. And then we have the tortoise. That's also a living thing. And then, oh my goodness, that snake. That's also a living thing. And then there is one more living thing. Can you guess what it is? It is the plant. Yes. So the other three pictures, that of a book, a stone and a glass, they are not living things, or they are non-living things. So in this picture we have four living things: the mosquito, the tortoise, the snake and the plant. Let us look at the difference between living things and non-living things. Living things need food. They get hungry, so they need food to eat. Whereas non-living things do not need food to eat. Living things breathe. Non-living things does not breathe. Living things move on their own most of the time. Non-living things do not move on their own. Living things have feelings. They can feel. But non-living things do not feel at all. Living things, they reproduce their own kind. But non-living things does not reproduce. Living things grow and change. But non-living things does not grow or change on their own. Living things die. But non-living things, they are not alive for them to die, so they do not die. Living things need food. Let us look at it. Look at all the characteristics one by one. Food provides energy. Energy helps the living things grow, remain healthy, and do different kinds of work. Without energy, it is impossible for any living things to grow, remain healthy, and do different kinds of work. Some animals eat only plants, and therefore they are called what? Herbivorous animals. Some animals eat only flesh, and therefore they are called carnivorous animals. But some animals eat both plants and flesh, and they are called omnivorous animals. Plants produce their own food with the help of sunlight through the process called photosynthesis. Now let us look at some pictures. Did you see this child? The child is eating food. Wow. And then we have a dog eating food. Did you see that? And then we have the honeybee sucking nectar from the flower. Now let us look at living things. Living things, they breathe. All living things need air to breathe. They breathe either through their lungs, for example, human beings, dog, cats, etc. Gills, for example, fish, tadpoles, etc. Pores or spiracles, for example, insects like cockroach. So we have human beings breathing with the help of their lungs. We have fish breathing with the help of gills. And we have cockroaches breathing with the help of spiracles or pores that are present on their skin. And then we have plants. Yeah, they also breathe through tiny pores called stomata on their leaves. Did you see that? On their leaf there is a stomata. Living things, they move. This is another characteristic of living things, isn't it? Living things move. Living things move in search of food, shelter and protection. Animals use their limbs or legs to move around. There we have. A man uses legs to move. Birds and insects use wings to fly. There we have a bird flying high up in the air. It is using its wing to fly that high. Reptiles like snakes and earthworms use their body to move. Wow, that's a snake. Since plants make their own food, they don't have to move. But we have exceptions like sunflower, which moves to face the sun. So whichever direction the sun is, so also in that direction will the sunflower face. Now let us look at another characteristic of a living thing. Living things have feelings. They can feel. Animals and humans have sense organs which helps them feel the changes around them like hot, cold, etc. The 5 sense organs of living beings are eyes, ears, nose, skin and tongue. Remember, these are the 5 sense organs that are found in any living beings. Eyes, ears, nose, skin and tongue. Plants have no sense organs, yet they show that they can feel the changes in the surrounding. For example, plants wilt without sunlight. A touch-me-not plant droops its leaves when it is touched. We'll do an activity. Take a well-watered potted plant for a few days. Keep it inside a dark room. Observe it carefully. You will find a change in the color of its leaves. They will become pale and lifeless. This is an activity given in page 8 of your textbook. You have to take a well-watered potted plant and for a few days keep it inside a dark room. Because of the lack of sunlight, what will happen to that plant? The color of that plant will become pale and lifeless. So we know that plants also feel. Plants wilt without sunlight. Now let us look at another characteristic. Living things, they reproduce. All living things reproduce more of their own kind. Some animals give birth to young ones. For example, human beings, lions, cat, cows, etc. There we have a lioness and the cub. We have the cow and its calf. Some animals lay eggs. For example, birds, snakes, crocodiles, etc. There we have a snake which is protecting its egg by surrounding it. Plants produce seed which grow into a new plant. Wow, there comes jumping. A seed which slowly grows up to become a plant. Let us look at another characteristic of living things. Living things grow and change. All living things take birth, grow, reproduce and die. This is called life cycle. Always remember, living things take birth, उनका जन्म होता है, वो बड़े होते हैं, बच्चे पैदा करते हैं और फिर मर जाते हैं. This is called life cycle या जीवन का चक्र. For example, a human baby grows into a child, then to a young man, and then to an old man over the years. You want to see a picture? There comes the picture. Did you see that baby grow into a child, then becomes a boy, a young man, and then we see in the end that man becoming an old man over the years. Insects like mosquito hatch its egg into larvae. This larvae turns into mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have a very short lifespan of 1 to 2 weeks. मच्छर जो होते हैं वो अंडे देते हैं. अंडों से लार्वा निकलता है और ये लार्वे से फिर दूसरा मस्कीटो तैयार हो जाता है. मस्कीटो का जीवन चक्र केवल 1 से 2 सप्ताह भर ही होता है. देखिए, there we have the adult mosquito. It gives birth or it lays eggs. Those eggs are hatched into larvae, and from the larvae comes out pupae, and pupae again develops into an adult mosquito. Living things, they die. This is another characteristic of a living thing. All living things die after completing their life cycle. Living things have a fixed lifespan. When living things die, they behave like non-living things. For example, a dead body of any animal does not breathe, nor does it move, neither will it feel anything or grow. Similarly, wood is a dead thing. Therefore, the table and desk made up of wood does not have the same features as that of a growing tree bearing fruit in its season. आपने कभी देखा है आपके डेस्क और बेंच जो लकड़ी के बने हुए हैं उसमें फल उगते हुए? नहीं ना, क्योंकि वो झाड़ जो है वो मर चुका और उसकी लकड़ी का इस्तेमाल हमने टेबल, डेस्क, बेंच बनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल कर दिया, तो इसीलिए वो अब निर्जीव है. It is a non-living thing. So it behaves like a non-living thing. So all living things, they die. Now let us look at some similarities between living things and non-living things. Living things and non-living things are made up of matter. Okay, that is one similarity. Living things and non-living things occupy space. Living things and non-living things have weight. वजन होता है लिविंग और नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स का, दोनों का. एंड देन लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स आर अफेक्टेड बाय टेम्परेचर एंड वेदर. देयर वी हैव अ पिक्चर व्हिच इज गिवन ऑन पेज 11 ऑफ योर टेक्स्ट बुक्स. वी आर मेड अप ऑफ मटेरियल, वी ऑक्यूपाई स्पेस, we are affected by weather conditions. These are the 3 very important similarities between living things and non-living things. Points for us to remember at the end. Natural things and man-made things are divided into 2 groups, living and non-living things. Humans, animals, plants, birds, etc. are living things. All man-made things and soil, water, air, etc. are non-living things. Living things have some special features. They need food and air. They can move, they can feel, they can reproduce. Living things grow and change. So now children, let us jump into doing some exercises. Tick the correct answers. The first one, a fish breathes with the help of its option A lungs, option B skin, option C gills. The answer is option C gills. Plants take in air with the help of dash. Option A fruits, option B stomata, Option C, flower. And the answer is option B, stomata. A mango seed grows into a dash. Obviously, option A, mango tree. Option B, apple tree. Option C, coconut tree. What do you think? Option A, mango tree. Plant cannot dash from one place to another. Option A, breathe. Option B, grow. Option C, move. It is option C, move. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. The first one is living things need dash to get energy. Answer is food. Birds, insects and reptiles lay dash eggs. Plants produce dash which grow into new plants, seeds. Plants cannot dash from one place to another. Answer is move. All living things dash after completing their life cycle. And the answer is die. Let us look at true and false statement. You have to mark T for true and F for false. The first one is a cockroach breathes through its gills. No. It breathes through its pores or spiracles. So it is a false statement. Second one is plant do not move from place to place. Answer is true. Plants reproduce through seeds. True. Non-living things also die after some time. False. They are not alive. So how can they die? Non-living things are not affected by weather. That is also false. They are affected by weather. Now let us look at some question and answers. How do animals living in water breathe? Animals living in water breathe through their gills. For example, fish. What are sense organs? Name them. Sense organ helps living things to feel. There are 5 sense organs. They are eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Question number 3 is, where do plants get their food from? Answer is, plants produce their own food in their leaves with the help of sunlight through the process called photosynthesis. Give 2 differences between plants and animals. The first one is, plants produce their own food and hence they are called autotrophs. Animals depend on others, that is plants and other animals, for their food and hence they are called heterotrophs. Since plants produce their own food, they don't have to move. Animals have to move from one place to another in search of food, shelter and protection. Question number 5. What are the similarities between living and non-living things? Living things and non-living things are made up of matter. That is the first similarity, isn't it? Living and non-living things occupy space. Living and non-living things have weight. And lastly, living and non-living things are affected by temperature and weather. So homework for you. Write the difference between living and non-living things. Tick the correct answers, fill in the blanks, true or false, and question answers in your notebook neatly. सारे difference between similarities इत्यादि. Tick the correct answers, fill in the blanks, true or false statements, question answers को आप बड़ी सफाई के साथ अपनी notebook में लिखेंगे. Learn and memorize the question and answers. Have a better understanding if possible. Watch the YouTube video on types of plants in the link which is given below. Okay children, that's all for now. Goodbye and stay safe.